Hoshi one shot. When your best friend kissed you after telling you he wanna taste your lip balm. This video is just an imagination. Do not take it serious, and if you are not feeling comfortable, then bell rings and Ryan pack her bag and walk outside the building towards main gate. After a bunch of quizzes, assignments, she wanna rest. After taking a bus, she went her dorm, which was just 15 minutes walking distance from her college, but she chose bus because she was so tired. After sleeping all day, now she is out freshened, gathered her hairs in ponytail. She lastly glanced the mirror before her phone buzzed. She checked while, oh, he's here. Saying this, she walked towards her balcony. While looked down and found Hoshi was waiting for her. Since it's backside of girls' dormitory, so he was all quiet. His back was against the wall and hands stuck in the pockets, was waiting for her patiently and quietly. A bag dropped right at his feet, urging him to move from the wall. Hoshi, you have turned lighter than before. Don't fly away someday instead of landing in my arms. While finally I'll be free from you then. She got down on her feet and picked her bag. He grabbed her wrist and quietly led her out of the ground where his bike awaited them both. They have done this a whole lot of times. He would have her escape the forms. He would help her escape from the forms. After 10 p.m. roll call, she trusted him enough to jump in his arms from that height. Hoshi, I swear, if you pull that stupid move from last time, he said and put a helmet on her head, fastening the belt, making sure it was secure. Why? Oh, I will, and you cannot stop me. She stuck out her tongue, getting on behind him. He groaned, yet started the bike while she hugged his waist. Apparently, Wine drank last time enough to walk up to a random person and ask him to marry her. Because she don't wanna study anymore. The worst thing that Creep agreed was about to put his hand on Wine, and Hoshi had to break his teeth. Hoshi and Wine were friends since the last years in high school. They got quite close and ended up in the same college, while their daily routine was quite hectic. So they escaped at night to enjoy their life a little. She pulled back, throwing one arm up in the air, and Hoshi held her other arm wrapped around him to keep her safe, all the while letting her enjoy without any fear. He stopped the bike by Han River, where people came to enjoy the view. There were few stalls of sweet potato ice cream, cotton candy, a few people, few families, and few kids to enjoy the evening. Wine got down the bike and removed the helmet, and so did Hoshi. She fixed her hair and leaned her back against the bike, while Hoshi kept sitting but with both legs on one side. Wine, look at that, definitely your kid, she said and pointed at one kid who was pulling on to his father's hair, throwing a tantrum while crying on top of his lungs. Hoshi, look more of your copy to me. Why? When did I do that? She said and hit his chest. He chuckled and shrugged. Why? Get me that. She pointed at ice cream and he jumped down the bike, walking over to buy it for her. She loved sweet and relaxing moments like these in her stress-filled life. Her hair flew, and she hugged herself and watched Hoshi paying up for her ice cream and brought it back to her. On his way back, two girls stopped him asking for his number. Yan said he really was that handsome to attract all the attention of his surroundings. He refused politely, and when they insisted, he told them he had a girlfriend, pointed at Wine. Wine glared at those girls, and they backed away. As soon as Hoshi returned, she held his arm, sticking up to him. Wine, really, are you boyfriend? Don't talk to other girls. You know I get so jealous, boyfriend. You are only mine, okay, Mr. Boyfriend? Hoshi gave her a disgusted look, and she laughed, snatching her ice cream from him and took a bite. If he attracted to everyone else around him, then how could you think he has not attracted Wine like a moth to a flame several times till now? Hoshi, please never try acting. People will traumatize Wine, jealous people, and they wait ready to bring down the world. He groaned and looked away towards the river. Their hands were touching as they were sitting on bike beside each other. They might be very close to each other, but her every touch pulled the strings of his heart. Wine ate her ice cream, and once she done, she wiped her lips with the tissue and took out a small mirror and her lip balm and applied it on her lips. Oh, she, which one is this? He said and took it from her hand and smelled it. Oh, she smells good. Mind if I taste it? Wine, wine, but don't ruin it. I love this one, Wine said while tapping on her lips, setting the balm, looking in the mirror, and the next moment, she held her cheek and kissed her. Her eyes widened and Mare fell off her hand. She was too startled from his sudden move. His hand slid from her cheek to the nape of her neck, and he pulled back enough to see her wide open eyes. Hoshi, it's good and makes me want to taste it all over again. He whispered against her lips. Wine, give me a warning next time. She didn't reject it, and it encouraged him to step closer. Was she like this? She asked when his lips were barely touching hers. Wine, yes, like this. He kissed her again, and this time she replied to it by kissing back and wrapped her arms around his neck. He placed her on the bike and stood in between her legs, kissing her deeply. When they pulled back, she rested her forehead against his chest. Wine, somehow I don't want that kid to be like your future child anymore. She smiled, getting the meaning, and stroked her hair. It was like his feelings now laying bare in front of her. He had plans of proposing her after college, but he couldn't wait anymore. Not tonight, every night. Even when they step out, he wanted to hold her hand and pull her in his arms. Tonight he could. Hoshi, you are mine now, Miss Girlfriend. I hope you know what that means. 1. Not so gentleman of you not to propose, Mr. Boyfriend. Hoshi, I would, and I want to do best. The lady in my arms deserves all that. She felt warm and fuzzy, peace in her heart as the two stayed there wrapped in each other's arms and watched the view together, accepting where their heart brought them. Bye, sweet carrots. Subscribe for more.